Guy right here. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry, I'm fixing NORBEEZ faulty.
Somebody was playing with the mic a little too hard.
You, bro. What? How do you have? Look at this one. You know what it is? This side is stripped right here, like you stripped.
Damn.
Stripped, homie. All right, welcome in, everybody. Welcome to tonight's episode of Marvelous Minds.
Hey.
First of all, my apologies for yesterday.
It was raining.
I had a disgruntled employee.
Damn.
So yeah, we're doing the show tonight. All right, that's it for tonight. See you guys tomorrow. But thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you guys had a good day at work. I hope you guys found money on the floor. I hope you guys got a raise at work.
I found $1 like 2 months ago on the floor.
$1?
Yeah, $1.
How much is the most that you've ever found?
$80.
Hey, you ever take your clothes to the cleaners?
No.
Why?
Well, a long time ago, I used to take my hats to the cleaners, and then I stopped caring about my hats.
For real? You just gave up on life.
I just gave up on taking hats to the cleaner.
That's awful, NORBEEZ.
I thought it was just a little too much.
Why is it too much, man?
I don't know.
Well, anyways, I take my clothes to the cleaners, bro.
I know you do.
Oh yeah, you know I do. All right. So every time I go to the cleaners, I go through my pockets. I mean, I always find money.
You always find money?
Always find like $40, 100 and something bucks.
Remind me to take your clothes to the cleaner next time.
For reals, man. All right. Anyways, enough about the cleaners. Welcome in tonight. We got a good episode for you guys tonight. I'm glad to see you guys here. Hope you guys had a good Valentine's Day with your significant others. If you were single, like NORBEEZ.
Hey, shout out to Heavy. He watched the antique store.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Hey, that antique store, homie, they got some pretty cool stuff in there. And there's a gang of them all down that block. There's a dude right there. He has some old spears that I wanted, homie. He has, what do you want, like 500 and something bucks?
Did you see that part where Marley was about to get down with one of the workers?
Hey, that lady, she was a mean one, huh?
She was about to throw blows with you.
We don't talk politics in here.
Dang, like, she threw.
Then why are you even asking then?
She threw the politics at you.
She's all mad, all bunch of cobwebs in her chonies. Hey. She needs to stop it.
But all you're only gonna see that if you're a member.
Oh yeah, so I appreciate you guys being a member. Tomorrow we got the oldie show, right, NORBEEZ?
Do we? Yeah, we do.
Oh my God, forget it, man. Forget it. All right, NORBEEZ, any announcements?
Let's see. We are contemplating the whole using TikTok as a way to do the live music also instead of Twitch. Because I think Twitch has too many problems, and I think for the most part, everybody on here probably has a TikTok account.
Yeah, the majority of everybody probably has a TikTok.
So we applied today so that Marvelous can use his TikTok account to do lives, and it takes about three business days to get reviewed and see if he gets accepted.
Oh, they have to review you?
Yeah, because I don't know. I guess because it's not a phone. And it's a computer thing, so they gotta check that you're legit.
Yeah, they know I'm legit.
Hey.
All right.
So
anything else? Want to let people know how to become a member?
Yeah. If you go to the Marvelous Minds page, you will see a button that says join. It's on Android phones and iPhones. You'll be able to just click on join and choose from two options. One is a little bit more than the other one, but it doesn't really have any more benefits, but it's just if you want to be more supportive, I guess. But yeah, make sure to with that you could check out all the other shows, the music shows, mostly the ones that do get allowed to get replayed, and you'll see other content like Marvel is walking around his neighborhood with a Chinese guy.
Hey, don't be clowning me, NORBEEZ. Don't be all peanut butter and jelly, homie. You go walk around me in my neighborhood if you want.
All right.
But you don't ever make time for me to shoot content with you, bro. So you better stop. Hey, the chat, ask NORBEEZ how many times I invite him out. I invite him out to eat. I tell him let's go shoot content outside, but he's always too busy for me. So whatever.
That aside from that, let's see.
I want to give a shout out to JEDI. JEDI shot that video, so shout out.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to JEDI. Good homie right there. Shout out to JEDI. Appreciate you, bro.
Shout out to the JEDI. Heck yeah, he's putting in work.
Let me get
That's
some.
for sure.
Let me get some shout outs though to everybody.
Yeah, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Oh, thank you for giving me permission, NORBEEZ. Thank you, man. I forgot we're on NORBEEZ Minds. My bad. Shout out to Ghost. What's up, Ghost of War? Welcome in, homie. Jason Martinez. What's up, homie? Welcome in. Chris from AZ. Shout out to you, homeboy.
Shout out to
we
Chris.
got Ninja Magic, the most romantic Casanova Vato in the chat right here. He said he had a great Valentine's night with
I might have to take lessons from Ninja.
Mary Lou.
I might have to
What do
take
you
some
say?
lessons.
He said Mary Lou. He had two girls. He had
Damn.
Eileen and Mary Lou. Dang, we need to read your book, homie.
For real.
See what kind of game you got. Niner gang members, shout out to you, homeboy. Appreciate you being in here. MNKY. Thank you, homie, for watching the show tonight.
Shout out,
Appreciate
Nay,
you. Pues, we got what else we got? We got Nay Nay in the house. Nay Nay. That's not what is Nay Nay? Oh, you know what Nay Nay? I was thinking about Day Day. Nay Nay. We got Nay Nay in the chat. Shout out to Mary Lou. Shout out to West Side. Appreciate you here, homie.
We got platinum details.
We got 7 Day Theory. Oh, we got platinum detail. If you guys are in the North Hollywood area and you guys want a good detail on your car, go visit the homie right there, Platinum Detail. You can check him out.
He'll make your car look wet.
No, but for real, like I've seen a lot of dudes like do details, and homeboy gets off on his detail. Like he does good work. So I'll vouch.
Shout out to our
hey, shout out to Buried Under the Blue. Hey, is that her?
Yeah, that's her.
Shout out to Buried Under the Blue.
I can't read her name though.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you. And I have nothing but the utmost respect for you for holding it down.
Make sure you guys follow her.
Really hold it down. So I appreciate you. Beautiful woman right there, down for the cause and just putting the smash down out there. So I appreciate you. Shout out to your little boy. And let me see. We got Rootster. We got Philo, the Red Cat. Appreciate you, homie. Who else we got? I miss people.
Did you say the Faith Conviction?
The Faith Conviction. Shout out to you, Nadine. Welcome in, Nadine. Sela Buddha from the Barrio Norwalk.
That's right.
I appreciate you, homie, for being a part of the show as well. We got Lisa Duran. We can't forget Lisa.
No, we
Shout out to
can't.
Lisa and Eileen Barajas for dropping some bad oldies. We appreciate you too. Who else we got? Who am I missing? El Jefe de Jefe.
You're forgetting the second Buddha.
Oh, where is he at? Is he in here?
Yes, he is.
Oh, I didn't see
we
him in
got
here.
Punch Tattoos.
Oh shoot, we got 94M. Shout out to Punch Tattoos. If you're in the San Diego area, go check out the homie for some work ASAP. We got Oni64 and who else? Juan Casas. What's up, Juan Casas? Welcome in, homeboy.
We got Eileen Barajas.
Said that. Why are you? Hey, homie, that's Ninja's Haina.
Hey,
Man, we already said hi to her. Hey, Ninja. He said it, homie. I'm not stepping on your toes, dog. I think I said everybody, right?
I think you did.
Oh, Top Dog. We got Top Dog in the house. Welcome in, homeboy. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Angel Dust, welcome in as well. And I already gave a shout out to the homie Jedi. Cadillac Candy. Power Ones, welcome in. I don't ever think I seen that. I seen homeboy. We got Die Satan, it says. So welcome in. That's a crazy name right there, homie. All right. Irme. All right, are we ready to go? If I missed your name, my apologies. There's a lot of people in the chat, so I apologize if I missed anybody, you know? But if we can, NORBEEZ, if you could tell them to put those likes up if they can, because we always get a little bit until the end.
We do. I mean,
So we
got, well, you know, well, first of all, hey,
where's Southtown?
Welcome back, everybody. YouTube is back up and running. I don't know if some of you guys knew, but it crashed. It was down for a good minute.
Oh, yeah.
Supposedly about 200 million people couldn't access YouTube.
Dang, I was accessing it pretty good right here.
Yeah, well, you know,
I was listening to my oldies.
but then nobody was talking about you.
They're all talking about me on YouTube. They just keep making videos, man. Did you see the Christian vato?
Which Christian?
The blood of Jesus.
I don't think he's a Christian though.
Oh, what is he?
I think he's just like a blood of Jesus.
Hey, so I have a question, right?
Yeah.
Because since he likes watching me so much, and
Shout out to the blood of Jesus.
talking
I
about me.
definitely
I'm not giving
enjoy
him a
his
shout
show.
out no more.
I enjoy his show.
He wants
I enjoy his show.
He wants to diss me and make up names make up names behind a camera where he's safe, and that's not cool, little boy.
That's not cool. Don't make fun. Don't make up names.
Don't do that behind a camera.
Wait, you haven't called him out of his name, right?
No, I don't call him out of his name.
Right.
But if you're ever gonna disrespect a man, you make sure you look him in his eyes when you do that, homie. Don't be like that. You're old enough to know that, all right? Blood of Jesus. So, anyways, what was I saying?
You like his content and you want him to continue.
Oh no. So shut the hell up. Anyways, what I was gonna say is, does he even study his Bible?
From what I heard on his life, he doesn't really study the Bible. It's more like whatever he has learned about it, he took it in, and now from what I can tell, he's on his own journey as far as what he perceives what Jesus is to him.
Oh, so no studying at all, just feelings.
I'm sure there's some basic studying, the basics.
Well, when I was on his live, I went on live with him.
Yeah.
And I was questioning him about certain scriptures and stuff like that, giving him definitions of words according to scripture, and he couldn't answer none of them.
Oh,
I asked him about, words in Hebrew.
Yeah.
If he knew what they mean, and he didn't have an answer.
Well, and I'll quote him on this because he has said multiple times on his show that he is not a Bible thumper. So I'm taking that as a.
So then, where do you get your love? Where do you even get any kind of love for God?
I think he's going on his own spiritual journey as far as what he perceives what Jesus is. So it's more
what
like
kind of spirit is that?
It's his own.
That's crazy.
Thing,
That's crazy. Well, anyways, yeah, that's cute. But if you ever disrespect somebody, homie, look them in their eyes. Don't do it behind the camera like all the rest of these guys. Don't be like that.
Don't be like those guys.
I've already told you.
Don't be like those guys. You're better than this.
Yeah, you're better than that, man. And anyways, off to the next one. What else were we going to talk about?
Oh, the question.
Oh yeah, your question was So you want?
Wait.
You want to talk about the? Yeah, you want
to
the topic.
You want the questions first.
Oh, you want to do it? All right, let's do the questions.
Let's
do the questions. Don't try to give such a long answer either, NORBEEZ.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
Then we're gonna get called out by Slick Rick.
All right. Just an FYI, if you did turn in a Bible question, we're not gonna answer that, and nothing like no Bible questions, and I just want to let you guys know that before we go ahead, and you tell me, NORBEEZ, why didn't you ask my question? But I just wanted to put that. California says, what are your top conspiracies YouTube channel recommendations?
Conspiracy channels?
No,
I don't even know if I have.
What's your top conspiracy YouTube channel?
I can't even think of a channel specifically. You know what? I'll bet you're waiting for me to say Joe Rogan.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say.
I'm never gonna say that. I think that he, no lie, homie. I think he's a plant. Like for reals.
What?
No, he's a plant, bro.
Since 2010.
That fool's a plant. For reals. He's paid. He's the highest paid podcaster.
Well, he's been in it for as long as you have.
It doesn't matter if he's been in it. The stuff that he says, and then some of the other stuff, that interviews that he does, is contradicting itself sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's gonna happen.
But still, if you're like on the road to truth, like say the flat earth is going to lead you to something else.
Yeah.
Maybe in biblical history, Genesis 1, or maybe it's going to lead you down the rabbit hole of the Nephilim, and bones being found.
Yeah.
Maybe it's going to lead you to the Smithsonian and them taking or recovering artifacts of the Mexica or whatever. And I just feel like he's been doing this so long that he just likes to hear himself talk, bro.
At this point, I mean, you kind of have to, though, to keep doing it.
You have to love yourself, hearing yourself.
Yeah, because
no.
You're asking questions that normally nobody's gonna ask, and you're having guests that normally nobody's gonna ask.
Okay, this is the thing, though. We could have this show, and I could be Marvelous Minds, right? And we could go episode and episode and episode, and I could have all these questions for you. Say you're Marvelous, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep on asking you questions and asking you questions. And you're going to be repetitive with your answers, but they're just answers without any research. I'm sure Joe Rogan, he probably has books, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's not out there in the field. He doesn't know a bunch of stuff about the Mexica. I've seen episodes he's done on the Mexica, right? / Aztecs.
Yeah.
Right? Or Maya or Inca. And he's right there asking questions. And then he puts his 2 cents. But what research is really being done on it, other than him just speaking about his feelings?
I mean,
it's like the blood of Jesus dude, right? He's right there. Everything he's saying, he plays videos.
Yeah.
Right. He played videos of this episode.
Yeah.
And he'll let a little part play of maybe me talking.
Yeah.
And then he'll cut it off and he'll be, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. You see the blood of Jesus, and it's because the blood of Jesus was here before your neighborhood, and everything is just the blood of Jesus. But he will never put a scripture out there. He will never get into depth about anything. He's speaking out of turn because he doesn't know my history in Christianity and Catholicism. He doesn't even know that I used to be an altar boy. He doesn't know about I put out a little story, right? How I got baptized, right? But he doesn't know nothing about me being dedicated in a Christian church, or me being baptized, prior, or me going through my whole trials and tribulations. He doesn't know nothing about that, or anybody that he's speaking on, for that matter. You know what I mean? He's just become another content creator.
So you're saying, for the most part, he's assuming that the only thing you have to do with that you had experience with when it came to Christianity was that baptism, and that's it.
Yeah, like he
doesn't really know more of your background.
It's crazy. He doesn't know, like, I'm sure he doesn't know that I've literally spoken about biblical history. I'm well weathered in it. I've been on so many podcasts. I'm not on podcasts because of this Pendleton. I'm not on a podcast because I'm from a gang. Like, that's ridiculous. It's the dumbest thing. It's because of what I speak to and my passion and charisma about it. I really do my research before I speak on something, because it's gonna come back and bite you in the you know what.
Yep.
And you really have to know what you're talking about, especially when it comes to your own ethnicity. You know what I mean? Because then you're gonna be speaking out of turn, and I could right here judge you and whatever. Like when you brought up drinking, remember? I didn't even know that about you.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know you went through none of that. You know what I mean?
I'm like the Forrest Gump.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks that a lot of people in certain genres are speaking about certain things and not doing critical research.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Look at all the definitions I've given on words, and people didn't even know about it.
Oh yeah.
Look at about the everything, the government, politics, driving, traveling, birth certificate, maritime law, the name ISIS, Jesus, right?
Yeah.
Everything, bro.
Yeah. What I do want to say is, I think as far as Joe Rogan, I think for the most part he knows he doesn't know. He does throw his in 2 cents, but for the most part he has people that most people wouldn't have, and he'll put out their info. And for the most part he does add his 2 cents, but I think him and everybody knows that he's just asking questions like anybody else would question.
Okay, so the reason why I'm saying that, he did an episode with this dude, and this one dude was speaking about Mexica, and it's raining? I think it's raining. So anyways, check it out, NORBEEZ. Joe Rogan had said that, what did he say? I can't quote him, but he said something about the Mexica, and that dude that was supposedly was so knowledge on the Mexica, right? Yeah. Aztecs, was saying, oh, I wouldn't want to be on their team. They're the losers. That's the losing team.
Damn.
That's the losing team.
Ouch.
And they lost the war, and they got colonized, and whoop-de-whoop. But that's what you're going to say? You're going to leave that on that show with thousands, hundreds of thousands of people watching, and that's going to be your statement that you're going to make of the Mexica, and not going into depth and talking about false treaties, about getting other tribes to go against the Mexica, or using a form of manipulation and not manpower. You know what I mean? The Mexica weren't overcome, and it's always been that way. Even in today's society, where they make false treaties, they get our own tribes to come against each other, and they divide and conquer. Yeah. And it's the same thing since way back then, 1400s, 1492. It's not a brute man force that's coming across the ocean to come and fight a fair war, fist to fist, right in front of your face, or not behind a camera. They're not. Imagine if there was cameras back then, homie. Imagine a Spaniard would be talking crap about a Mexica. You know what I mean? That's what's going on right now. There ain't no stand your ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all it's all manipulation, homie.
really
It's all whose bark is louder than the other person's bark.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
know?
Right now, that's what it is, especially with all these things happening with politics and ICE and
Yeah.
all this stuff. Yeah, that's very true. All right. Well, that's question number one.
Go for it.
All right. This from Mary Lou. She says, this question is for both Marvelous and NORBEEZ. Did you guys ever think you would be doing social media content, and what made you guys pursue it? Thanks.
Go ahead.
Well, for me, you know what? I love podcasts. Like I really like. And this all happened during the pandemic, when we all had to stay at home and we all had to like watch stuff or listen to stuff. So I heard podcasting, and it made me really interested in it, and that's where I wanted to get involved into it to a certain point, because I knew I was listening to this one podcaster where that she had a really great show, and but her audio really sucked. Like it really sucked. And I reached out to her because, I guess I'm a little knowledgeable when it comes to this computer stuff and audio stuff. So I offered to fix it for her. And I did. I taught her how to fix it herself. And for the most part, I just took it a step where, like, you know what, let me be part of your show so I could help you, grow in this industry. I guess it wasn't an industry at that time, but I did that. I worked with her for like maybe about a year. About a year and a half, and it was a good show. We did a lot of good shows, and that's actually how I met Buried Under the Blue.
Cool.
I met her through there, and I met Alex Enamorado through there also, and I met Tony through there. So and then for the most part after that, I jumped with Tony, and then with Tony I jumped with you, and then for the most part I didn't think I was gonna take it this far, to be honest.
So you're a hoochie of the industry.
I'm a hoochie of the industry.
I'm just playing. I'm just kidding.
But you know what? For the most part, I'm happy because I found something that I enjoy doing. For the most part, I enjoy
dropping calls.
I enjoy giving people something that I feel they would enjoy watching, like yourself, like Tony, and like Sammy Joe. The girl that I work with, I believe that you people give out very good information, very good, knowledgeable, and that's something that I want to keep pushing out to the world. This is my way of working with you guys to push you guys to the world, because I believe that you guys have a great message to push out.
Thank you, NORBEEZ. Appreciate you.
Hey,
that made me feel all warm inside.
I know it did.
Orale.
Hey.
Okay. So that was your answer?
Yeah, that's my answer.
All right, that's cool, bro. You've been in it for a while, so you obviously know what you're doing, except for the phone call part.
Hey.
But I appreciate all your help that you helped me with. NORBEEZ is actually one of the persons that was bugging me to start a podcast. So I actually didn't want to have a podcast. So I have been getting asked for a couple of years to do a podcast, and I lagged it because I literally have stage fright. Believe it or not, I don't like. And NORBEEZ knows, because when we first started, he would tell me what to say.
Yeah.
Literally, and I couldn't repeat it. We would have to do it over and over.
Oh yeah, we had to take several takes.
Yeah, and do several takes, and he would tell me what to do, and I'd be like, I'd try to say it, and I just couldn't do it. But I got in this YouTube thing not for content. I know a lot of people call it content, but I don't consider this channel a content or being a content creator, because I'm not looking for any content to create or any issues to speak on other than education. This channel was purely for education, and specifically, no disrespect, for my people, okay, for indigenous tribes, or Mexica, Inca, Maya, all the Americas, right? And I just want to put as much information out that I've studied about, and also learn as much as I can from you guys, because I know there's a lot that I don't know, and I know that you guys can teach me because each of you guys has a piece too, a piece of the puzzle, from either from your grandparents or things that you've studied or books that you've read or experiences and anything. And it doesn't have to be about cultura. It could be about health. It could be about biology. It could be about anything. Anything, I'm willing to learn it or at least try, you know? So I basically started off just being interviewed. You know, people would invite me. They wanted to know about and of course, it started off about gangs, right? My neighborhood. You know, how did I get into tattooing? My uncle was well known in my neighborhood, so they wanted to know the old school ways of tattooing. You know, and dots, and how do you make your machine? What do you use? You know, how do you sharpen your needles? And you know, how do you make your ink? Stuff like that. So I started off interviews like that, you know, and from then on, it was just word of mouth. You know, this is, you should go speak to this guy, or you should go speak to this guy. With the bigger platforms later on, it was also through word of mouth by podcasters asking people in the neighborhood, and homies would point them in my direction. You know, not saying that I'm anybody. For one of my biggest fans slash hater that gets all mad when he Googles my neighborhood and sees my face, my bad. But homies pointed them in my direction. I'm sorry you weren't around in any of the 90s to,
It should
you
have
know,
been me.
you know it. But hey, you know, you have your own platform now, so respects to you. Hope you have your health fine, you know, and I hope you stay positive, or at least try to, you know. But I didn't ask I didn't ask any podcaster, hey, can you interview me, or I know more than this guy, or nothing like that. It was just purely word of mouth, and I accepted it. You know, I was like, you know what, I will, as I'll try to speak on whatever I can, you know, and whatever I can't, then I won't touch on it, you know. So um later on, meeting NORBEEZ through Tony um he offered his assistance, and here's the podcast. It took a while though. It took a couple of years, you know,
Yeah. We had the channel for like, I want to say kind of a year, and we really didn't do anything till
Yeah.
like a year after.
Yeah. Hey, but our first videos were pretty good. The one
Yeah.
feelings was literally, what was that, our first video?
Yeah, I want to say that was one of the first. We had a few of, excuse me, we had a few of them that we taped, if you will.
Damn, let that Taco Bell go, NORBEEZ. Come on. See, it was you.
That's the chicken. That's the chicken.
The chicken's trying to come back up.
But
But
yeah,
yeah.
and I don't even think we released that one either. I think you know what's funny? We didn't do anything to that channel until your numbers started going up.
Oh yeah. Somebody had said or suggested that I hit 10,000 followers first,
Yeah.
and that before I even do a live.
And you did.
Yeah, but I never meant to be like, meant my channel to be like this at all.
Oh no.
So
no, you didn't.
and I still talk crap to this day. Like, I don't want to be sitting here on the couch. I don't want to be just be answering questions in the what you call it. Even though I enjoy them, and I really appreciate you guys for asking questions and wanting to know anything I could provide for you. But my channel was specifically supposed to be in the field.
It was
Out there in the street, you know, educating an episode with Under the Blue at Dodger Stadium, doing a biology one with a biologist from a university, doing episodes with different cultures, you know, going to a mosque. I mean, what you call it? A mosque. Going to a synagogue. You know, learning about different people's religions and where they come from. You know, just so it could open your mind and make you more aware of other people's cultures, and just what kind of people they are, what kind of spirit they carry. Because when you're out there in the world and you're at the market, or you're on Hollywood Boulevard, or you're anywhere, you know what I'm saying? You're in downtown Los Angeles. There's people that are just people to you. They're just civilians, and they have different jobs, and you know these people from work, but these people have a culture. These people are from a tribe. These people carry a certain spirit. You know, some of these people are conniving. You know, there's some people that just do not care about anything at all. You know,
Yeah.
there's some people that are compassionate. You know, they have charisma. They will help you. They will assist you. And then there's some people that will use you to their benefit. So I want to learn as much as I can from all these tribes that have colonized our land as I can, you know?
All right. Sounds
So
good.
while teaching my own people, you know, about their culture.
All right, Mary Lou. I hope that answered your question.
Oh, that was Mary Lou. Shout out to you, Mary Lou.
Brad People says, does NORBEEZ have a tinfoil hat under his cap?
Hey, take off your hat, NORBEEZ.
Maybe. All right, we got a question from Jason Escobar. He says, spam and eggs breakfast tacos?
I don't eat that.
I don't know. I like spam.
You look like you like spam.
Man, I like misubi. Have you ever ate misubi?
You look like your middle name's Misubi.
Hey. All right.
Nah, but I never, I don't know, bro.
I like it. I like breakfast burritos. You like breakfast burritos?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Face Reality asks, what are your thoughts on if the U.S. took out the cartels and took over Mexico land? Do you think Mexico government is just as corrupted as the U.S. government?
Oh, facts. Facts.
That's it?
Well, I mean, yeah, there's not much to say other than a transition of power.
Oh,
That's it. You know, they don't want regular people that will be from a cartel making all that money.
What do you think?
Even though they're the ones providing all that stuff.
But do you think the Mexican people will be okay? The U.S. coming in and taking over?
There's like a divide with that. You know, when you get certain and I don't even want to speak on that, but if you get certain people that are on board with a certain movement, that's going on, and that movement is literally trying to help their community, because there are some members of the cartel in the past that have helped their community. You know, believe it or not, they provided electricity for towns. They provided water, running water. You know what I mean? They provided forms of housing, like for reals. You know?
Yeah.
And all you see on social media and TV is just the bad part of it. You know what I mean? And especially over here with Raza and just everybody being affected with the movement of certain substances.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And that's what you see. So when you hear about a cartel, all you associate it with is just bad stuff. But people don't look at or take into accountability. The biggest cartel is the pharmaceutical company. That is literally the biggest cartel. You know, they're selling you petroleum-based meds that you are consuming, that you are gonna be addicted to. Yeah, it happened to me. You know, for years and years. You know, where, you know, I looked for that. I thought there was no way out. Like, I'm gonna go out like this. I went out like that 3 times. You know, and I ended up in the hospital. You know, and you just gotta. There's so much to say about it.
There sure is.
You know, the pharmaceutical company is. It doesn't even matter if they were wiped off the map. You know, because you still have people that are gonna be consumed by these meds that are being given by the doctors. You know.
Damn. Yeah, that's true. All right. Shout out to La Mexi, Cadillac, Oni 64, and Vanessa. Let's see. Shout out to Renee also. Okay. Speaking of B Jones, shout out to B Jones. Asks, what type of female would be your type and why? As in how they look and their size.
Go for it, NORBEEZ.
I look for the
NORBEEZ has a crush on somebody in the chat.
I look for the spirit inside now. You know, I reached the point where like I gotta feel your spirit before I feel your body.
Orale. Look at your face. Look at your face. You're trying to sound all poetic, homie.
Yeah, that was good.
That was NORBEEZ.
I impressed
okay,
myself.
so give me an example, bro.
What do you mean?
When, like, have you been on a date? Have you been on a date recently?
No.
Okay. When did you come to that conclusion where?
I think through my own spiritual journey, as far as looking within myself and expanding my mind to what reality really is.
Okay, so give me a picture of your perfect girl, bro, or a girl that what kind of music does she listen to? What does she look like? Wait, let's start off with what everybody wants to know, right? What does she look like physically? Don't get all poetic, homie. Be serious. You're a man.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know anymore.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You like skinny girls? You like thick
long
girls?
Long time ago, it was the you know, the regular what most guys would probably look for.
What's regular?
You know, a cute face, big boobs, and a big butt. You know,
some girls don't have both of them.
Exactly. Some girls don't have both of them. So you either go for the big boobs and the big butt.
Okay, so let's get down to the nitty gritty. If she had one of them, which one would it have to be?
I mean, I've always been a boob guy. I don't know. What about yourself?
We're asking you right now. Don't wait. We'll get to me. No. We'll get to me right now, but we're talking about you. So, okay, you like them big in the upper area?
This question is directed to you, not me.
No, it's for both of us, homie. He didn't say marvelous. Did they say marvelous?
It didn't say a name either.
All right, then it's for both of us, homie. So let's get this out. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, so bigger up in on the top area, right? Do you like long hair? Do you like short hair? I
like long hair.
You like long hair?
Yeah, I like long hair.
Okay, do you like black hair, brunettes,
I like short hair too, you know?
Okay. Okay, what if a girl
I could even say bald. There's some bald women that
you would like know
how to make it look good.
I don't know about you sometimes, NORBEEZ. You're a drink away from that rainbow.
I'm a very exquisite type of man when it comes to, you know, what type of woman is attractive.
Okay, so you don't care if she's bald.
But you know, those are the things that I said that I had.
Okay, but we're asking.
Not now. But we're talking in past tense right now.
No, but listen to the question, bro. Yeah. You got to be very specific. If you're on Weird Science right now, you're the movie, right?
Yeah,
you're in the movie,
Weird
and you're
Science.
on your little computer, and you're right there with your little hat, homie, and your Puma sweater, and you're right there typing up a girl. What is she gonna look like? You know, NORBEEZ is right there. Picture NORBEEZ on the camera right now on his little computer. And he's like, "Oh my god, I want big boobs and she has to have long hair, but I don't care if she's bald. Let me delete the." I'm trying to sound like you, homie. But you know what to describe her, bro? Like, you know.
I mean, like I said, this is all past tense.
No, we're not talking
tense.
about no. We're not talking about no. But we're not talking about past tense.
I want to say I've gone beyond the what do you call it? The desire of the flesh.
But we're not saying that, bro. Stop trying to be all poetic.
You're making me. You're trying to make me say things.
No, I'm saying
that are past tense.
No, stop.
And making it seem like it's present.
No. I'm saying right now you're on the computer, bro. Mm-hmm. You're on the computer and you're creating a woman right now. How does she look? You already said she has long hair.
I can't answer that.
Why?
Because
but you have to. I'm gonna be put on the spot right now. I'm gonna show you my design, homie. Come on, I'm asking you. Well,
I can't because it starts with the spirit. It starts with the spirit.
Man, NORBEEZ, I know it does, bro.
I feel it.
I know.
I feel the spirit, and I gotta be close to the person to feel it. Like, oh, I'm getting drawn in by that spirit. That's how deep I went.
I know all that. I know all that.
And then at that point, it could be any kind of woman. I mean, I wouldn't know. It could be like a 6-foot woman or like a 4-foot woman. You know, it could be long, short hair. It could be anything.
Have you ever been with a taller woman?
No.
No. Oh, your height. You're about how tall are you?
No. It's about the same height. About same height. No, I want to say maybe 6 inches shorter.
Religious preference?
Oh, that
matters now. What if she's Muslim? What if she's a Mormon?
You know what? As far as a religion, it's tough. As long as they don't try to convert me, you know, I'm okay. But if you're gonna try to convert me, I'm gonna.
Okay,
I'm gonna have to pull back.
All right, what if she was so bad, like she's just like eye candy, homie. She's so pretty and everything, and she's saying, "Come with me to the Scientology class." Are you going?
No.
Why?
I told you the desire of the flesh is not in me anymore.
Okay. Can you not make noise? You could do that after, bro. You you're nervous right now. All right, let's leave NORBEEZ alone. I think I'm picking on him too much. My bad, NORBEEZ. My bad. I just want to
Hey,
know.
hey, you know
homie.
what? Before we go, shout out to the live chat. Shout out to our moderators because I see you guys working very hard. Appreciate
Oh,
all
I
of
got
you
some
guys.
haters.
Appreciate, yeah. Appreciate you guys for holding it down.
Thank you,
You
moderators.
definitely earned those shields.
That's right.
Appreciate you. All right, go
Okay,
ahead.
so
Go
what
ahead.
I-
Your turn. Your turn.
My turn.
Your turn.
Okay. Man, I don't like skinny girls. I don't know, and I don't like big old fat women. I'm not saying no disrespect, but thicker women, like the thickest women. You know what I mean? Like women that say they're thick, but they're not really thick. Like you just eat a lot of, you know. But I love long hair. I think that's so beautiful.
Mm.
I don't know about hair color. I think red hair is kind of played out. A lot of girls do red hair. And
I just saw a new study that apparently women that dye their hair are more likely to become what's the bipolar.
women that dye their hair.
Yeah, women. Apparently the chemicals have shown to affect women's brains
Wow.
as far as swings.
Well, speaking on that mental, I don't know. I think that it's hard to find a girl that's mentally stable. And my bad, I don't mean no disrespect to any woman that's taking it as disrespect. And if you are, then you're probably a mental case. But what I mean in that aspect is that I would hope that you would have some goals for yourself in maybe educating yourself and like either going to school for something or wanting to further yourself in your not a girl that just takes selfies all day and then posts up the same selfie and with different filters, just stuff
You
like
don't
that.
like the high up?
And family orientated.
Oh,
Yeah, so
that's good. Family is
stuff like that.
important.
Yeah.
Family is very
Oh,
important.
and is spiritually awakened, that has like compassion, is not just talking crap on the phone, and just like, has a heart, that I don't know.
All right, that's
about it.
that's not very detailed, but
Yeah, well, you
I
didn't get
guess.
detailed, fool, so I'm not gonna get detailed with this. So forget you, man.
you said you were gonna
You said
you're gonna be
No.
very you're gonna be very open about it.
I was open about it, man. That's enough.
You said like 5 words.
I might talk about it more on the members only.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
All right, we got a question for Zapata Viva. It says, do you think NORBEEZ can eat the whole menu at Taco Bell?
I don't know, Norby. Don't you order that big old meal?
The craving box. Yeah, shout out to Taco Bell for those craving box ideas.
Don't be giving Taco Bell a shout out on my show, bro. Come on.
I don't think I could eat the whole menu though. We got Buff Fingers that says NORBEEZ is wearing a tinfoil thong tonight. Tune in. Whoa, hey, yo.
An electrical shock, homie.
We got Slick Rick that says, can actually no Bible.
What?
Hold on, that was more of a biblical thing. Okay, Funky P says, let's see. Funky P says, the only question I have tonight is, how was y'all's Valentine's Day weekend? Did y'all spend it with somebody special or alone? The crowd wants to know. Gracias.
Go for it, NORBEEZ.
I was alone.
You were?
Yeah.
Hey, didn't I call you on Valentine's?
Did you?
Yeah, I think I did. I think I did call you.
Let me check my calls.
Weren't you with your son?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I mean, we're not talking about that. I
Oh.
think it's just talking about
Well, yeah, I took my little boy to eat. That's what I did.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, I hit you up. I think I took him
yeah.
to. I took him to eat some ribs. Oh no,
Yeah,
wait.
yeah, no.
I took him to.
I know you took him to the park. I know you were at the park.
We're at the park.
Yeah. No, I was just chilling.
Oh, we were at the park and I filmed that Asian dude, that Chinese dude, singing karaoke.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I remember seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't say it really well though. I filmed that Chinese guy.
Well, he was a Chinese dude. What should I say?
Yeah. I was, it's it was. I mean, I've had the majority of my Valentine's Day lately. Have always been just me. I don't know.
All right, next.
Someday. Let's see. We have Okay, we got Jorge Agustin says, Cubulant, Marvelous, and NORBEEZ, how do you feel about Aztec and Catholic imagery together, like in tattoos? Is it a contradicting statement to put together, like a cross and an Aztec symbol? Gracias.
Go for
Ooh,
it.
that's a good one.
I'll answer it because I'm a tattoo artist, but go ahead, NORBEEZ. What do you think?
I mean, me being indigenous, and like I always told, like I've always said, you know, for me, I don't take part in the religion like Christianity. You know, I've lately, not lately, but for I don't know, quite a few years, I've said I'm on my own journey as far as my own. How do you say that word? Indigeneity.
Uh-huh.
Well, basically my roots, as far as you know, what my tribe believed in, and
Hey, real quick, my bad. I don't mean to interrupt you. Sorry, but do you believe in prayer?
yes, I believe in prayer.
What kind of prayer?
Well, I mean,
And then
I said that
if
before, when my prayers involve me being in water, in water, like mostly usually, well, you know, in showering is my time for prayer.
And who do you pray to?
Pray to God.
God of what? Of the Bible?
Just God.
But who's God other than you knowing him from the Bible?
You know, and then that's the part right there. I mean, I pray to two people, God and my ancestors. And I pray to both for guidance.
Okay.
Strength. That's usually how it goes. You know.
All right. So what do you think about tattoos?
Names, no names.
What do you think about when you see cholos walking around with all these cultura tattoos?
I mean,
or both religious and
to be honest, I mean, it's tough. And I said this story before because not everybody's Mexica. You know, you can't get Mexica if you're not part of that tribe. You know, for me, it's like you find out your tribe, and if you could find out what symbols they use to recognize themselves, then you know, put that on.
Right.
And I said this because I had one family member that put a Mexica tattoo on themselves, and I told him, like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Like, oh, because you know we're Mexican. Like, no, we're not.
And what do you get offended?
You know, he was like, what do you mean? I'm like, nah, bro, we're Zapotec.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that the same thing? Not the same thing. We're different tribes. They were more north. We're south. Like, oh, okay, well, I already got it. I'm like, yeah, you did. I mean, but you know, just for future reference.
And NORBEEZ, you're politicking on him. Why are you politicking on him for it, man?
No, because I'm saying, you know, and that's the thing that a lot of I love the fact that a lot of our people are now delving into their backgrounds, into their tribes. But like 20, 30 years ago, they weren't. Everybody was just slapping anything Mexica, you know? And for the most part, I'll blame Mexico, the government, for pushing that narrative. But
you what? Wait, what?
That everybody's Mexica.
Who pushed the narrative?
The Mexican government
pushed that we are all Mexica.
Yeah.
Oh,
because
okay.
they would always put Mexica symbols to represent the government, and that mostly everyone picked up. Oh, that's our symbol. So okay, so
well, that was your answer.
Oh no. For the most part, you know, my answer is I don't. If I find out that you're not part of that tribe, you know, I feel a certain way. Like, why would you do that to yourself?
Okay, so what about religious tattoos?
Religious tattoos. I mean, as for that, I don't really have too much to say because, I mean, if they're indigenous, for me, it's something I can't tell them. Hey, don't believe in that. That's from the other side of the world.
Okay, so let me give you an example since you're saying that, right? So you've known me for a minute, right?
Yeah.
And I can't say that you've learned anything. You know, only you know what you've learned or whatever. What do you think when I show people that picture, that image of Caesar Borgia?
Yeah.
Right. That was painted to be the image of the Messiah, right?
Yeah.
And people or our people getting it tatted on them.
Oh yeah. And I'm glad you brought that up because somebody China tried to make you look bad about that.
Who did?
Remember when they tried to say that you said that Jesus is a
that chavala.
Yeah.
They're lame.
Which is historically speaking, you know, what you just said right now is that the image that a lot of people see as known as Jesus is not
right.
what would be historically accurate. It's the the son of the first Baptist of the first no, the first
It's
Pope, the first Pope.
No, it's not the first. It's Pope Alexander the Sixth.
The sixth. Okay, it's his son.
It's his son.
That it was known to be.
Caesar Borgia. Yeah, he was a PDF.
Yeah, he was a PDF.
Yes.
So, yeah, when I see that, and it's crazy too because I never looked into it. Honestly, I never looked into it until you brought it up.
Right.
And then
So now that you've seen that, right?
Yeah.
Whether you believe it or not, if you do believe it, does it make you feel some type of way?
It does. It does. It makes me feel bad because we were brainwashed and we were manipulated into believing that is the image of I guess you would say God, and now you have a face of a PDF, on your skin. That's all bad right there. It's like having F's.
Yeah.
The E guy's face on your body.
Any of them fools.
And I mean, honestly, I would recommend if you are watching this and you do have it, I would recommend maybe blocking it out.
My bad for I know there's people that are on here that have it.
And because and you're not lying and I'm not lying because what you said, I did the research and it's right. It's correct. Anyone can go and see who that person is and they'll see that it's that guy. And it sucks because but that's the part about that part of the religion that they manipulated and they make it normal.
Well, it's been done for so many generations now that we don't know any better.
Well, here's another example of how we've been manipulated. I mean, even though, and I was talking to the homie Indigenous Revolution about this, and that the word Latin, Latinos, that goes back to that part of the world.
Yeah, Greek.
But they manipulated us to call ourselves that, and to erasing our own roots and our own story, and accepting theirs as our own. So, and this is what bothers me when people call themselves Latinos, because that's a European term. I just recently found out there's a term called European Latinos. And it's
well, that's where it comes from. That's where the word comes from. It wasn't made up by us.
Yeah, and but they use that word to manipulate us so that we can say, "Oh, we're Latinos too." So it makes them bigger.
It's just like any Mexicano saying, "Oh, you're not Mexican if you don't speak Spanish."
Yeah,
that is the most ignorant thing. So
but,
I'm not a Mexicano because I don't speak a European language, and they don't. They're below comprehension.
Oh yeah,
they're not overstanding anything. But anyways, my thing is that I don't think that you should mix them. I don't think that I just don't think that you should mix them at all, especially the güero images. I'm gonna say güero. You guys know what I mean. The güero images of these paintings that have been done. So keep the cultura and learn as much as you can about it before you get it tatted on you. A lot of people are getting, Ohuitlipochtli or Tlaloc, tatted on them, and they don't know, what gods the Tonatzin, all kinds of cultura, and they don't know. And it goes the same way with biblical history. If you're getting this image of Caesar Borgia and you're thinking that is Jesus, you still don't know, biblical history. Just as much as that Bendy over there making a video keeps saying the blood of Jesus, and he doesn't know a damn thing about scripture, or definitions of words or how to study precepts upon that scripture. So it's pretty ignorant for any of us to move forward thinking that we know something and just right here rah and thinking that we know it all when we haven't even studied anything. So I don't think they should be mixed. Study yourself and your culture and your tribe before you start studying other people. Go ahead, bro.
All right. And here's the last one for the night. It's gonna be from Puro Michoacan. Says, do you have any knowledge on mermaids, and do you think they're real?
I don't. I've seen a lot of videos. People have shot me a lot of not paperwork, but a lot of inquiries about where they think mermaids come from. They even shot me a long ass video on oh boy, he was what's his name? That Mexicano actor, the comedian.
Timor? No, the comedian.
Yeah, he had a beach front house, and outside his house, he would go to the dock. If you guys could put it in the chat, he was a comedian, right? Of a Mexicano show.
Alfonso Sayas.
Oh, bro, he has a certain name. They'll put it in the chat right now. Somebody's gonna know. And he used to go to the dock where his dock is at, and he would go feed the mermaids or go like, I don't know if he would talk to them or whatever. Yeah, what's his name? Look at
Cantinflas.
there you go. Him.
Really, shout out to La Mexi.
Yeah, they shot me a big old video on him and how his the people that lived right there by him said it was true. Yeah, it was true. Yeah, you didn't know?
No.
Yeah. It was a big old YouTube video, bro, that they shot to me, and I was like, wow, like it just makes you think, you know, it's the same instance of dragons, you know,
Hey, they're real.
Yeah, I believe that, you know, but
They call them dinosaurs. Just so that take you off the scent.
Yeah.
What? I didn't know that.
Hey, there's a dinosaur dude that goes on TikTok, and he's a dinosaur archaeologist or whatever the hell.
Oh, wow, yeah.
He has a bunch of pictures of dinosaurs, right? And he'll be picking up bones and stuff, and people will ask him in the chat like, "Oh, where'd you get that one from?" And he go, "Well, this one is a replica." And this one's a replica, and it's like, well, damn, where's the real bones at, homie? And the only real bone that he has is a megalodon tooth.
What?
You know, that's the only one that he has that's real, but it's pretty funny, you know.
Oh wow, you're right. There's a ton of videos of Cantinflas in the mermaid thing.
Oh yeah, put that info up.
One of them has 3.2 million views.
Yeah, I told you.
It's in English too.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah,
but I don't even know. You know, there's things that have been caught on videotape that it just makes you question a lot of things. That's like a conspiracy, but I mean, some of it looks legit, man. But then some of it is like, hey, you don't know if the military messed with any sea mammals, you know, or you know, created a hybrid, or you don't know if it's a government, government thing, you know, to push an agenda to make us believe something. But I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all the questions. Thank you to everybody that submitted their questions. I appreciate all of you. Apologies to the ones that we didn't answer. Hold on, give me a second here. I think it's time that we get
what?
Shout out to Chris from Arizona. He says NORBEEZ is fired.
Órale, NORBEEZ. Hey, NORBEEZ has been fired. He just keeps showing up, man. Hey, but NORBEEZ came. What was it? The last episode or the one before that, where you wanted to talk about the subject that you were talking about?
Yeah. It was last week, but we couldn't get it. The internet was crashing on us.
So I know I just have conversation with you guys, but for the most part, I try to put a curriculum together. So you guys like say the one of Saturn that we did, or maybe a biblical history one, or whatever we're gonna touch on, right? But he came the last time and he had his own little show already ready to go. And hey, Marvelous, this is what we're going to talk about tonight. And it was what we're going to talk about right now. So this is NORBEEZ, Conversations with NORBEEZ right now.
Damn, shout out to Ghost of the Music also.
Hey, shout out for everybody. Who's that became a member?
Oh, yeah. Shout out to 94M that became a member for a year now.
Ooh, shout out to 94M.
He said, shout out to the chat. Have a good week, everyone. Hey, oh, heck yeah.
Hey, 94M. Hey, check it out, homie. If you want to get a tap for those that are members, you know what? I'm going to start gifting, man.
Hey, man, hey, after a year, we're pretty much in a relationship.
Hey,
check. Let you know.
94M, you hear what he's saying? Man, and this fool ain't even drinking nothing, homie. Okay, look at 94M. Since you're here for a year, bro, you could get a free name from me, homie. If you want to get a tattoo, I don't know if you're into tattoos. If you want a free name or you want half off of a piece of artwork, palm size, let me know, homie, and I got you. I appreciate you, 94M, for being a member for a year.
I already know what he's going to get. He's going to get NORBEEZ forever. Hey.
All right, come on. Let's get to the...
All right, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Tonight's show. Okay, the title of tonight's show was Chicanos Didn't Invent Lowriders.
Who said that?
Now, I'm going to read this to you, Marvelous, and then I'll let you, just take it from there.
Yes, sir.
And I'll give you a little bit backstory. This happened because this came up because I had a conversation with Tony A. Shout out Tony A. And we were talking about something in the industry that I found out, and I was very shocked because apparently we can't use this word anymore.
Why?
And I'll read it to you, Marvis, and you elaborate on what your thoughts are on this.
All right.
This is from, I googled it, and it says Motor Trend Group LLC under Hearst Magazine owns and registered trademark for the term lowrider for various uses, including publication and apparel. Filed in 2012 and 2015, the brand was previously associated with the magazine founded in 1977. So as of now, Motor Trend Group, an American white corporation or corporate, now owns the word lowrider.
Hey, so that Lowrider, is that associated with the magazine, Lowrider magazine?
From what I know.
So are they part of that, or Lowrider magazine can't use Lowrider no more? I don't get it.
I don't know if Lowrider magazine can use it anymore, but I do. What I can see is that the word lowrider is owned by Motor Trend Group.
And who owns that?
Some Motor Trend.
But there's a certain entity, person.
As far as the person,
does it say his Jewish name?
No, I'm pretty sure it's always been a white American magazine. It's actually a car magazine.
Okay.
That's been around for a good while now. And they took the name. They registered it.
Longer than Lowrider magazine?
They registered. I don't know about that. They own, not only do they own Motor Trend, they own Hot Rod magazine. They own Automobile. They own Four Wheeler, Truck Trend, and Super Street.
It doesn't say no name. A CEO.
As far as CEO, say right now. Give me a second. Let me go all the way down. About us. Let's see. About Motor Trend. Let's see. Established in 1949 by bona fide car guy and noted Los Angeles businessman Robert E. Peterson. Motor Trend has driven, tested, and reported on auto industry trends from the very beginning. The spirit of bringing readers closer to the cars of today and tomorrow still shines through in everything we do.
All right, so you heard it. Robert E. Peter Gazer is trying to take Lowrider.
Oh, he took it. That's his. He owns the. He doesn't know. He owns the word legally. He owns the word lowrider.
Well, you know what? I'm still gonna use it, homie. I'm in my Lowrider.
You're gonna get a cease and desist letter because apparently
I ain't gonna cease nothing.
And I say this because there was an event that had that word, and they were sent a cease and desist, and it was an event by Raza. It was one of our events by our people.
Okay, what do you think this is about? Do you think it's hating on us? Do you think that?
I think it's just them taking what really belongs to us. Okay. You know, they it's just like the term Taco Tuesday. You know, that's a cultural thing for us. Yeah. Because, you know, we make tacos.
So you think as all those magazines, right? I think that this guy's just trying to own everything about cars. You know, when he's taking a little bit of everything, like hot rods. Where did hot rods come from? You know, who started doing that?
Yeah.
You know, who started making I'll throw lowriders in there. And say, for instance, let's give you an example. I don't even know what it's called, but I know in Texas, in Houston, they have a certain way they fix up their cars as well. And what's that other city that they got? Okay, there's two parts, right, of Texas. I don't know if they're the same. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, you know what? Who's from Texas in here?
Hey, do we got any Texas
yeah, if you guys are from Texas, let me know. There's the style where they have the spokes that really poke out. You know what I'm talking about? Where they do those I forgot what you call it, homie. Where they go like from side to side in the street. You know,
drift cars?
No, bro. They're not drift cars. It's like
clown cars?
It's not. No, stop dissing them. Swangas. Yeah, there you go. Rootster said it. Okay, you got those, and then you got.
That's what I call.
And then you got the cars that have the big rims, homie. Like they got 30-inch rims and stuff. I don't know what style that's called, right?
Slabs. donks.
Oh, is that what that's called?
We got
Slabs?
slabs. We got donks.
All right.
Jay,
I never even heard of
Jay
it.
from South Texas says slabs.
Okay, slabs. Okay,
Was it
so
West
you
Texas?
got, so you
West
got,
Texas?
all right, so you got,
Stokes.
man, NORBEEZ?
Sorry.
Damn. So you got those two different styles, right? Is he gonna try to claim those styles too? Because he's claiming how many of styles that he's claimed already. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure none of those styles, you know, are his idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Lowrider, I don't know how old that dude is, but I'm sure lowriding has been before him. Can you give Lowrider
The background?
the definition that you gave before the show started?
Oh, well, a little history about lowriders. Okay. Well, also same thing. I did Google this, and this is does say and I'll read it right now. Lowrider culture was pioneered by Mexican Americans, aka Chicanos, communities in Southern California during the post-World War II era in the 1940s and 50s. Originating in East LA, this tradition involved modifying classic cars to ride low and slow, serving as a form of cultural pride, artistic expression, and resistance to discrimination. Some key points, key details here. The origins was a young Mexican American or Pachuco modified cars to create a unique slow paced style and directly contrasted with the fast hot rod culture of mainstream America. One thing is that early innovations lowered cars by cutting coils and using lowering blocks or weighing down the rear with sandbags. The hydraulic system that everybody knows now was invented in 1959 by a custom maker named Ron Aguirre. Developed a hydraulic suspension system to bypass 1958 California laws that banned cars with any part lower than the wheel rim, which that law was specifically made to go against our culture. One significance that lowriders are considered the transportation art, often featuring intricate paint jobs. You guys all see it. And the Chicano identity. So for the most part, you know, this word lowriding, really does belong to us. Okay. And it's crazy that an American company, a white American company, now owns that word.
Right. So you could have that word, I guess, you know, but you know where the style came from. So I'm going to call stolen valor on that one, homie. You are a stolen valor ass dude and you're false flagging. So, yeah, I think that he's just trying to, you know, own everything.
But that's crazy because it's, and we need, I don't know, I feel like we need the car clubs to speak up,
yeah,
stand up.
But you know what? At that point, it's already been, he already, what do you call it when you stamp something?
He registered it.
Yeah, he already has that and
trademarked it.
And I'm sure they're gonna back that up. But as long as we know where it came from, it's just like everything with us, homie. Our recipes, you know, our Pachuco styles, you know, the way we dress, we become a trend. You know, we have become what's cool out there. You know, our style of dressing. You know, from everything, bro. From our ways of cooking our food. You know.
Yeah.
Even now down to our remedies on what heals your body. People are going to Mexico, you know, to find out natural cures, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Everything, you know, they love our homes. They love our land. Everything is for them is for the taking, you know, and they want to take everything. And that's just how I feel. You know, I don't care if anybody gets mad or whatever. I'm me, you know, and I've seen our people just get robbed left and right. You know, we're so rich in spirit. Talking about spirit, we're so rich in spirit. We have so much charisma. Our people, we're so passionate when we build something or when we create a new style or when we create a flavor of music. You know, we're proud of ourselves. You know, we're very prideful people, and I just see us building a big home, and then this guy's gonna come and put his name on it and his stamp on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just sucks. You know,
It does. It does. I mean, Motor Trend does own the name. It did trademark it. It's odd though because somehow, some way, Lowrider magazine is still able to use the term for their magazine.
maybe they pay a certain amount of money, or I don't know. You know, I'm just saying maybe
And-
they pay a certain amount of money to still keep that name.
Yeah, because I think for the most part, yeah, and it's weird. Well, yeah, you're right. They probably more than likely pay Motor Trend to use that term now.
Yeah.
And it sucks because, this is something our people, our culture gave birth to, just for now another a white American company to just take it.
Yeah.
And it sucks because they take our stuff and they trademark it and then they own it and then
Or even our ideas. You know, even our ideas, bro.
well, yeah,
Like there's so many people that put their stuff out there on social media, or even things that you talk about, maybe inventions or maybe new ideas to an existing existing item or whatever, and your phones are listening to you. You're typing what your idea is. You're telling somebody, and that somebody's telling 3 other people, and then sooner or later your idea is gone. It's no longer your idea, and it's being patented by somebody else that never even met you and never even had that idea, and that sucks. I've
Yeah.
had that happen to me personally. I've had a couple of brands taken from me.
oh,
Yeah, one of them was my Tatted and Gatted label. Another one was an oldie design that I did. Okay, I don't want to bring that person up, but yeah, there's been quite a few of them, and it just sucks, whatever.
One fact I do want to put out, and shout out to Fred from Two Face Entertainment, who says Lowrider magazine was actually started in Central California by Larry Gonzalez from the city of Hollister. The first issue had a girl named Gloria Gotares wearing the New Image CC from Soledad, California. Shout out to Soledad.
Hey, I think Fred is just making that up, homie, because he's from Central Cali. No, I'm just playing. Shout out to Fred, homie. Shout out to you, Fred.
Definitely.
I appreciate you. Thank you for that
But
info.
yeah, and and that's why I wanted to bring this up, because I know as people are going to watch this and people are going to start. I want people to talk about it because it's not right that something our people created and started a movement that they started, just gets bought, and now we have to ask permission to use that word. It is ridiculous that the thing our people, our culture created now have to ask a white company permission to use it for our events.
Yeah.
Like it sucks.
Hey, so what do you guys think in the chat right here? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that we should just stop using the lowrider term altogether? Or do you think that all these car clubs should get together and voice their opinions? And if they did voice their opinions, would it even matter? We know our history. We know our ideas. You know what I mean? You literally have seen or heard NORBEEZ say where lowriding came from. We know that we put style in everything, the way we dress, in our cars, in our homes. So is it even worth the argument? You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah, that's one thing I would like to know what the chat has to say about that, because again, it's not right. And like I said, Taco Bell went out of his way to take the term Taco Tuesday out of a company that owned that name, so nobody could use that name Taco Tuesday.
So Taco Bell went and robbed.
Now Taco Bell took them to court to release that term so that everybody can use it.
Oh, so okay, so that's why you back up Taco Bell so hard.
Yeah, so one guy in the mid so one guy in the Mid East owned the term Taco Bell Tuesday. I mean Taco Tuesday.
Okay.
So he owned it. So anybody in the States that used that term, they either got sued or they had to stop using it.
Well, you know what? I don't think Taco Bell should even use the term taco, homie, because those aren't even tacos. Those aren't real tortillas. That's not real meat, asada. That's not even real queso cheese.
Hey, those,
you know what I'm saying? So I think they're false flagging too, and that's stolen valor, homie.
Hey,
so I don't think they should just call themselves the Bell, homie. Not even Taco Bell.
I'll have you know those taco shells are made in East LA.
Chales, no, they're not, homie.
Right off of Olympic.
No, they're not. Those are pre-packaged shells that don't even have real corn in them.
Goodrich and Olympic.
No, they're not. Where did you hear that from?
From a worker there. They told me that's where they make the taco
That wasn't even a worker, homie. That was a vato that was homeless sleeping on the grass right there.
Mexican-owned factory of tortillas.
No, it wasn't. Stop lying.
Shout out to that tortilla factory.
Anyways, yeah, I think all them vatos are fake. I think that we should support the mom and pops, you know, in their businesses. All those taco trucks, all the people that set up for their tacos and are out there till 3 a.m.
Well, you know what? And here I'm gonna compare it since you brought up Taco Bell. I'll compare with this situation with that situation. Imagine if Taco Bell said, "You know what? Let me trademark taco."
It's the stupidest thing,
man. And let me trademark it, and then now none of us, since the time Taco Bell was invented, nobody can use taco anymore unless they gave permission.
Well, look at, you know what? Let's start looking up.
I'm saying, how would you feel with that, knowing that if they did that?
I would feel disrespected, homie, just like the lowrider term right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we could get into this fussing and fighting over everything, homie. Let's do all kinds of food. Spaghetti, does it come from fideo? You know, our red rice, brown rice, you know, was our brown rice the first rice? You know, pizza, is that really our quesadilla? You know?
What?
Like a quesadilla, homie.
Yeah.
You get tortillas and you put queso on it.
Yeah, but
you know, they're just getting bread and putting it. I mean, it's a pie. You know what I'm saying? You don't get what I'm saying?
But without our tomatoes, they wouldn't have been able to make pizza.
No, but you know what I'm saying, bro?
Okay.
Who created it first? You know what I'm saying? Our pyramids. They got those pyramids. Ours were the first ones. You know? You got the so-called biblical land over there in Europe that they're claiming to be biblical. What happened?
Hold on.
Don't tell me you went off.
No, we're good. We're still in there.
Okay, so you got the biblical land over there. Excuse me, the biblical land over there, right, in Europe, that they want you to say that that's the biblical land, but the names on our maps have been changed.
Oh yeah,
and they're known to be here: the Red Sea, the Euphrates River. So, who were the first ones to do it, homie? You know,
we were
to make chanclas.
We were.
You got Nikes would just do it. You know, but we did it.
We did do it.
They're still trying to do it. You know, who invented that?
And that's why I'm saying, you know, it's
ingredients, homie, for your health. Really, that are beneficial, that come from the land, homie.
Real ones.
Who taught you that? You know, other than looking for a river, digging for water, and certain plants like cactuses, cacti. You know, who taught you that? Let's look up, you know, the wood that made Noah's Ark, right? So where did that wood come from? Where are camels from, homie?
Here.
Camels are from here. So why are they in biblical movies like the 10 Commandments? Why are they in biblical movies and portrayed as a bunch of güeros over there when they're from here? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Our migration story, homie.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of our stuff is
our migration story.
A lot of our stuff is getting robbed.
You know what? I'm ready to go. Homie.
I'm saying, look. In 500 years, people are gonna think white people invented lowriders
for reals
because they're rewriting the history. They're taking our words. They're taking our inventions and at the end, we didn't do shit. They're gonna really make us look like dumb savages.
And it's going. And this conversation goes with everything. You know what I mean? Our people being pushed out.
Yeah.
Being pushed out little by little.
Yeah.
Laws that are changing that are affecting us. Housing projects that are made for us. Well, you got another thing called white flight that is moving a whole ethnicity of people out of Compton. You know what I mean? Yeah. And moving a whole tribe in Compton and creating a whole thing and putting liquor stores and right here and they know what's gonna happen.
They knew.
This is all psychological warfare, homie.
There are more liquor stores than Starbucks.
You know what I mean? Giving you new names. You know, I go on TikTok, right? I go on TikTok and I do a little oldie session with calligraphy and old English and all kinds of script. Yeah. And there's so many people that don't know how to write like that. And we learned that in kindergarten, or not kindergarten, first grade.
Yeah.
We start learning our letters, our alphabet and all this and that. But there's so many people, younger people like in their 20s that don't know how to write script, right?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's true. You know?
And it just shows, you know, the school system, how they're uneducating.
Oh yeah,
they're uneducating.
Well, I mean, it came out. I don't know if that's something you talked about before, but it was one of the Rothschilds that wrote the books to educate the kids.
Yeah, it's just crazy, you know. But anyways, let's get some input on everybody. Let's let them call.
All right, yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah, we could do that. Please don't drop no calls, NORBEEZ.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'm mean.
Yeah, but what do you guys think?
I'm livid.
What do you guys think in the chat? Do you think that I think that we're being pushed out, homie. Bottom line, I think that we're being pushed out. I think that they're making us forget about our culture, and whatever we have left of our culture is becoming a trend and it's being passed around. You know what I mean? And it shouldn't be like that. You know, because nobody's gonna know. Nobody out here that are in the masses are gonna know where they come from, homie.
Yeah,
you got it happening over there in the Philippines too, in Thailand over there too. You know, it's just crazy. The dude that came from China, you know, they come from they're called dynasties. You know, they still know their lineage of a certain name, like or the Lee clan. You know, they come from clans. You know, they call themselves clans, but our names. You know, Gonzalez, Hernandez, Lopez, Ayala, you know, our names are all widow washed. Like people don't even, like NORBEEZ said, you know, his what is it, your primo got a Mexica tattoo and he's associating himself with Mexica, you know, when he's really what would you say?
Zapotec.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? And we're not knowing, you know, it just sucks. I don't know, man.
It does.
You guys give me your input on it.
All right, guys. The segment where we take your calls is up. The number is up. So if you want to give us a call, give us your input as far as the topic of Lowrider now being owned by an American white company. Let us know. Let us know how you feel, or if you got something else that you want to talk about, or shout outs. Now is the time to call. So, with that being said, shout out to the live chat. Shout out to Ghost of Some Music. We got Ghost of War. We got Smear Again. We got Renee. We also have Ask Angel. Shout out to Ask Angel for calling on last week and letting us know about his Valentine's Day.
That's right. Hey, I wanted to say, hopefully you guys join us tomorrow too for the oldie show. I got a bad list for you guys.
Shout out to Buff Fingers. And El Jefe de Jefes. Let's see. Also, shout out to Slick Rick. And here we go. Caller, your name and where you're calling from. Make sure we're not on speaker or on a Bluetooth device. And lower your TV volume.
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, man. Hey, it's the brother Stockton. Calling, brother.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, family? I just had to give my input and on the whole thing. I believe that it's wrong, and I never understood like how disrespectful it was, brother, for like them to take Lowriders and like claim ownership of it. But I think it's because, you know, the Freemasons, they want to have like their hands on everything. They're like the filthy pervert Masons, brother. Mm-hmm. You know. So I think they want to like have their hands on everything because they know that like lowriding, if you look back, we work hard. You can't just like go. It's like I believe there's people that go and purchase lowriders, brother. But it's also an art that doesn't just like it doesn't happen overnight. You get me? So like man, people work hard. People work for many, many years. Like I got an uncle who's from a car club, and the car club's called Viejitos, brother. Like you know Viejitos?
I'm not familiar either.
Yeah. So up here, it's up here up north, brother. But anyways, like this pops passed down his bomb, but he's had that bomb since he was in the Vietnam War, and he passed it down to his son.
Wow.
So he's been working on it since then, brother. You know,
That's a good.
and so like I think they know that these vehicles cost money, and the value of them is so high. So anything of value, like the rich nasty perverts, like the Freemasons, they want to get their hands on all of it. Like, but what are your thoughts on that though?
Well, I think the CEOs of these major corporations, such as that one, I do think that they are affiliated, like what you're saying, with that certain faction. But then again, bro, there's some that aren't. You know, there's some that are little renegades out here, and they're trying to accumulate money, that sounds loud. They're trying to accumulate the money, you know, as much money as they can for whatever reason, you know. But the way I feel about it, bro, it's just a complete disrespect. You know, when I think of a hot rod, and I'm putting myself on the other side of the window, right? When I think of a hot rod, or somebody uses the term hot rod, I think of a güero. I always think of a güero, dog. Like, oh, they like those cars. You know what I mean? When I think of lowrider, I think of, you know, raza, point blank. When I think of drifter cars, I think of the Asians. You know, I think that they like fixing their stuff up, you know, certain cars. And I think that we all have our certain our styles that we put. But for one person from this certain ethnicity to come and claim the fame of everybody's style and then go ahead and patent that, that's straight robbery, homie. Like you cannot do that. That is such a disrespect. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, but you gotta also like remember, brother. Like, hey, carnal, you gotta remember too that the Freemasons, brother. Like that's what they thrive on. That's what they believe in. Is like ownership, control, slavery. You know, they believe in that, brother. They believe in like dominion. They believe in control. You know, that's why like, man, like you gotta do an episode, brother, Marvelous, on like Freemasonry more and expose it more. Because like I've said this before too, brother, but like at my daughter's children's hospital at Shriners, they got these coloring books, right?
Yeah.
And in the coloring books, brother, they got pandas on them, teddy bears, and dragons, brother. So it's like creepy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, man. Yeah, but unless more people call, hey, God bless you, gentlemen.
Hey, you too. You have a good night, bro. Thank you,
man.
My respects to you and the fam bam.
All right, family.
All right.
Amen. God bless. All right.
Yeah, so I mean, hey, when you think of drift cars, NORBEEZ, you know drift cars, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is there a certain ethnicity that goes along with that?
I mean, they call them JDM cars, you know, for a reason. JDM. That's usually for Japanese domestic.
Damn, I learned something new. Thank you.
Japanese domestic.
I didn't know that.
Modifications.
Okay.
I would say.
All right.
But yeah. Shout out to the JDM crews, you know, out there. I used to be big on that. You know, it was really dope scene. All right, caller, you're on the Marvelous Minds show tonight. Your name and where are you calling from? Please make sure we're not on speaker or Bluetooth.
All right, this is Monty calling from Southern Colorado.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Shout out to you. Shout out to Colorado.
Pretty good. I was just calling to say, you know, they're just doing to low riding what they've been doing. I think in 2024 they changed the law to where you can't display Native American artifacts in museums or anywhere.
Oh,
it's suppression of culture. And the next step is with that. That's all it is.
Hey, bro, you know what I was watching? I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you finish right now. But you know what I seen? I seen a video that some dude he always goes and films the hieroglyphs, you know, in Arizona, and he goes to Colorado and up to Utah. And he's always filming like different hieroglyphs. But I think it was about last year. I don't want to say specifically when they started doing it, but he was showing drill holes where they have drilled into the rock, or the stone, and they put explosive and just demolitioning the art, the you know, the stonework, bro, the hieroglyphs. You know what I mean? So I thought that was like, man.
Oh yeah, they'll even chip it off with rock hammers.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's like super. You know, we need to bring awareness on that. You know what I mean? Because those places should be protected. You know.
Mm.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to be national heritage sites, but the big Godfather, pink, orange Godfather in Washington is changing all that.
yeah.
Yep.
But what else were you want to say?
I just want to give my 2 cents.
That was good too.
Oh,
I'm just going to throw my 2 cents in there.
Okay, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for watching the show.
Yeah. And Eddie Munster originated lowrider bikes. Everybody knows that.
Ooh. You hear that, NORBEEZ? You know who Eddie Munster is?
No.
You don't know who Eddie Munster? You know the Monsters?
Yes.
Okay, Eddie Munster.
The vampire kid?
Man, come on.
Yep.
That came later, and that's for young people. I was pretty old by then.
Man, shit, NORBEEZ. All right, bro. Hey, thank you for calling.
Thank you, man.
Thank you for calling.
Appreciate
We
you.
appreciate you.
All right. Thank you. Know the rules.
Man, NORBEEZ, you come on, wait. Like, you're
Hey,
younger than that, homie.
Shout out to Renzer Ramos. It actually stands for Japanese Domestic Market.
Well, see, we need Ranting on the show, man. He's smart.
Damn. Shout out to Renzer.
Shout out to Ranting with Ramos.
No, you know what? I want to say this line right here because I thought it was hilarious. This is from Lost in Space TV. He says, lowriders were invented by the Mexicans by packing the whole family in a little car.
For reals, I believe it. I believe it. I believe you.
So I'm just, you know what? That looks good. You know what?
Hey, my friend,
make it look down.
My friend Gloria, the one that passed away, that one that went viral.
Mm-hmm.
We used to all hop in her uncle's van, bro. Gang of us, homie. Yeah, she had her brother Lino, her brother Ruben, her brother Danny, her mom, her uncle, her grandma, me, and who else? Yeah, all of us, like crammed in there, homie.
Like 13 of you in there?
And the whole van would smell like dirty patas, homie. And we drive all the way to Fresno to their other ice cream shop. It was crazy. And then eat some corn tamales.
None of that.
I know it wasn't.
Like
it
fun.
wasn't.
All right, guys. Lines are open. Jobs are not being called. If you want to give a call, tonight might just be the right night.
And if you guys want to talk about something else, you guys don't specifically have to bring up lowriders. If you guys aren't into lowriders or don't know about lowriders, don't know about the topic that we're talking about.
Hey,
but yeah, if you guys want to talk about anything else,
not anything.
You guys got some tea? Go ahead and let us know.
Speaking of tea, caller, your name. You're on the Marvelous Minds show tonight. Your name, where you calling from, and please make sure we're not on speaker or Bluetooth.
No, I'm not on speaker. No, I'm not on Bluetooth. I'm using the IKEA original MCI phone line.
MCI. Hey, is MCI still around?
I don't know. That was beyond.
No,
that was before my time.
No, they were bought by Singular, and then Singular was bought by T-Mobile.
Oh,
dang!
Shit.
You remember Singular? Singular sucked. And Sprint. I couldn't stand those. Hey, remember when we used to have to pay for minutes?
Yeah.
Remember where minutes were free after 9 o'clock? We were all waiting for 9 o'clock to come around so we could talk for free.
Man,
or
weekends. It's so good now, man.
I know. We used to have to pay for minutes.
And 500 texts,
Those 900 numbers were expensive.
What the heck? What 900 numbers? NORBEEZ.
Yeah, NORBEEZ. What 900 numbers? Let's pause the show. Let's talk about the 900 numbers.
Hey.
900 numbers.
Yeah. Hey, what about beeper codes, homie? You remember beeper codes?
Yeah. When they were just put in the return and put in the hello, and then
yeah. There you go.
Comment.
There you go. All right.
Boobies.
Hey, I remember that one. Hey, do you remember rotary phones?
Yeah. So have them, but you see, but the new generation, they're not gonna find. They don't understand when people say, "Hey, hang up the phone." Hang up on what?
Oh,
But
that's
when they used to
right.
You know what?
Hey, I didn't even know. I didn't even realize that.
While I have Brad Pitbull here, Mr. Silver, I need to know something about silver because last week we got a dynamite alert saying that it dropped 70% of its value. Do you have any comment on that?
Yes, I bought my last kilo on December 31st, 2025. Bought it at the spot value of $71.50 per ounce. And I bought it on that time because China has made it illegal to export silver unless you give it an okay from the Chinese government. So
Dang.
I bought my silver right before that law came to pass.
I bought my last
And,
kilo in 2016, and that was only like 15 grand. Oh, silver.
Mark, but,
Oh, no,
yeah.
my bad.
Silver, bro. Silver.
Spencer. Nah, go ahead, homie.
but that was the wholesale value, you know. But
Yeah.
then the wholesale, then the retail value is probably what 5x. But you know, on Marvelous Yave over there, but it's all business, you know.
Yeah, I got silver. I got silver right here.
So would you still recommend now to still invest in silver?
Yes, because when I had it at when I saw it hit to 122 an ounce, and it dropped down to $90. I bought another kilo, but then it fell down to 77. So I just held down, and right now what I'm doing is I'm just holding the rest of my cash inside with silver and gold mines on Hecla mining. And this is not financial advice. I'm just sharing with what I'm doing. But the stock market crash is coming, and then the crypto crash is.
Hey, so I got a question. I got a question, bro.
Yes.
So silver,
yes.
right? Silver and gold, since there's such a high commodity, right? And that's really legal tinder or real tinder, if you will.
Correct. It's actual money, yes.
Okay, since it's actual money, what is the value of having that? And how would you use that mineral for anything?
Right. Well, unlike things that are just as valuable like eggs, milk, wheat, you know, you can't store eggs or milk. They have a shelf life, right?
Yeah.
But versus gold, you could put it in grams or in ounces or in bars, and then you could trade it that way. And then every country around the world will recognize it. Silver, since it's more abundant, then it's so you could sell an ounce or a gram for a dozen eggs, and it's something that works, you know, off grid. You know, so this is better than crypto, better than the US dollar or the.
But what I'm saying, my bad, homie. What I'm saying is that say money is gone, right? The note is extinguished, homie, and it's gone, and people have silver in their pad.
Yeah.
What would you do? Or if they just took the mindset of that value off the silver, right, and the gold, and you just have a couple of kilos of silver coins, you know, or whatever, you have maybe a gold bar or a little gold bar or whatever. What are you gonna do with it?
Yeah.
How are you gonna use that mineral?
Again, it's for trade, you know, because you could have an orange tree at your house. You could have normally you could have a lemon tree, and I could have two chickens at my house, right? 3 chickens, and someone else could have a Taco Bell hot sauce at their house.
Yeah, but
and we really trade those things so far because they have expiration dates. But if you want to, what's going to happen again is it's capitalism, right? Eventually, someone's gonna.
But what I'm saying, bro, my bad, no disrespect. What I'm saying is that you can't equate food. You can't use food and a mineral. You can't.
Correct.
You know what I mean? The food, of course, we're gonna eat it. We're gonna consume it. It's gonna lose shelf life. But these minerals are being used for something. You know. And I'll give you an example, right? In our pyramids, we had a gold capsule on the top. That pulled electrical magnetic current from the ether. Okay, underneath the pyramid we have mercury. Okay, that's another form, right? So if we just have this gold bar and we just have this silver in our pad, what are we really gonna do with it? If it loses its value, we can't trade it. What could that mineral be used for in its reality?
And I think the pyramids of Giza, they were also weren't the pyramids thought to have been covered in a gold layer?
Ooh.
But yeah, no, they're highly, especially silver and gold, they're highly electrical conductors.
They sure are. They're known to be using
and-
solar power
and-
technology.
As much as you want, as much as we would like to, for AI and cybernet, not what's tell me the one, but cybernet, not to come alive. No, Skynet.
Yeah, Skynet.
There's we're still gonna need things for trade and yeah, it's in today's use, like silver now is going to be used for car batteries. Samsung just released a new car battery that's going to do a
Okay,
9-minute
You're
charge.
right.
Yeah, like gold is used in cell phones, right?
It is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
correct.
gold. There's all kinds of gold. Like that's why they want you to turn in your cell phones. I mean, they get a gang of gold out of that. But
Yeah,
there's
and computer parts. Yeah,
computer parts as well. Yeah, the circuit boards
NORBEEZ.
and all that. But I'm saying
yeah.
like imagine for the layman person or just the regular citizen, the average Joe that
Yeah.
doesn't know anything about minerals, its content, you know, the frequency it produces, you know, like a say a quartz crystal or say a calcite or you know, anything opal, bro. These are minerals from the earth that are created, you know, either through
Right.
a form of rock or stalactite. You know, a stalactite,
Right.
it's used for something, for the energy of it, you know. And gold
Right.
gold has energy, silver has energy, bronze has energy.
Right.
You know, so
Right.
how our people would need to know, you know, how to use it, in which way, which form, you know what I mean? Because other than trade,
And
oh, go ahead, bro, my bad.
I'll say that our people already knew about it because you know the oldest mint, which is La Casa de Monedas in Mexico, the oldest mint in the Americas. You know that was formed because the Aztecs had so much gold, and Spanish Empire just found a way to melt all that shit, melt all our history, a majority of it,
Yeah.
and our statues. And obviously the Aztecs knew, or even the people before the Aztecs, or Olmecs, or Chichimecs, or Zapotecs, they knew that there was something about gold and silver that was beyond cosmetic. You know, there was something in it that they were able to create symbolism for the gods, the symbolism for us to see how. In my opinion, these statues were representation that taught us, or that by understanding the story which has been lost, plus whatever this symbol is which is carried on with prayer, with music, and with the frequency, the prayer and the music probably all connected were high electrical conductors with all this gold, especially silver in Mexico.
Yeah.
So it's all unknown, you know.
Yeah.
And by you touching this subject here, there's way more questions than you know than there are answers for that we know. But you know, but it's there. You know, it's you know, even in the Texas Bible, you know, it's silver and gold are mentioned in it more than 700 times just in that book.
Damn.
And you know, it's not the dollar or the French franc or the euro, but or the bolivar. You know, it's
Well, I'm glad I brought it up.
But
Shut up, Norby.
Yeah, I'm keeping some extra cash that I'm making on the side. I'm waiting for the stock market crash or a real big dip. The Chinese are they're on vacation right now, so the London Bullion, LBMA, and the COMEX, they're dumping silver ETFs, which are just digital contracts. But yeah, so when it falls, it's just called a dip. So whenever it dips down, that's when I'm gonna buy again. But I'm just holding tight. So, but yeah, I'm still a believer. The Mexican peso this past week is now stronger than the American dollar.
What?
The gold it now takes more yen to buy gold now. So So yeah, there's just and to me all this stuff that happens on TV, whether it's Bad Bunny news or Epstein stuff, it's all a distraction as
Mhm.
JP Morgan and the banks just print out our money and make our groceries and gas. Gases will go up higher, but um but but yeah, just I believe in precious metals. But I was calling because you know how earlier you had said about the mermaids. You don't think that they're there?
I don't know.
Hello.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
So the reason I bring that up is that I believe
NORBEEZ has a
in
little
the
mermaid
Navajo.
sleeping bag. I'm just playing.
Wait. He's a veteran. So
Okay.
maybe he has a story.
No. Go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No.
Go ahead, bro.
Norby's is built like a flounder from
Hey.
the Little Mermaid, you know.
Orale.
But that yeah. No, but the Navajo tradition, they believe that when the angels rebelled against God, that when God opened up the pit of hell, that the first angels that fell were turned into physical demons, and then he closed up hell, and then when it was closed, the other demons were sent as mermaids, mermen, and then the ones on the land were like Bigfoot or Wendigos. The ovnis were the ones that were in the sky. So all these dark angels just that's the Navajo tradition, right? They believe that these things are just manipulators of this perspective on this reality. Do I believe? I know two credible people that have stories about them, and that they've seen them in Louisiana or in France. You know, so
Damn.
so I just keep keeping open mind to Nahuales, Bigfoot, brujos, and that's why I just like to pray. I pray for every, I pray for you guys and people that I know, and my dog, Brad Pitbull, and just for all sorts of things, but I don't pray for a newer car or more money. What I do pray for is that I hope that I'm there if these guys are ever in trouble, that I could be there alongside with them to protect them, or for may the one above all give me the strength to not quit, or to find the solution in capitalism, in sales, and stuff like that. But I don't ever want something to be just a straight blessing, because I gotta, if anything, a way that I could give back more to other people, or and people who use my talents. But
I appreciate your call, homie. I'm so sorry, but yeah, thank you for your call, homie.
Thanks,
thank you for your knowledge, though. Thank you, bro.
Thank you for the 15-minute call.
Thank you for this platform.
Don't trip, homie. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Call in Texas now. Call in. All right.
Oh my God!
Shout out to Brad Pitbull. I like Brad Pitbull. That guy's dope. Shout out to all the live chat. Shout out to all the callers.
I was looking at the live chat.
Let's look at our super chats here. We got Ninja Magic that says Texas foods ride bikes with no seats.
Oh no!
Ninja Magic also says thanks for the Valentine's night, Eileen and Mary Lou. That's right. We got our token white guy that says truth hurts. He says, I'm confused. Norby has his oldies night jersey on. Hey. We got Chris from Arizona that said Norby's is fired. We also got 94M. Shout out to him for becoming a member for a year now, and also gifting memberships. You guys make sure you guys give him a thanks for receiving that membership that he gifted you.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
And Ninja Magic also has another super chat that says Texas foods fight like Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, hey, did you see that?
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. Did you see that? Little he got down over there. And,
I don't
even know if he got down.
I just saw the his usual. Let me take off my shirt and look like I'm gonna do something.
Hey, he's a great actor. Hands down, he's a great actor, bro.
Is he in what? Transformers?
Yeah, and no, in the other movie too.
What
that
other
movie where they kidnap his neighbor. That his neighbor's I
don't know. I just know him from Transformers.
Man, what's the name? What's the name of that movie? It was filmed in Whittier. You got the chat always knows. These people are smarter than me.
Well, what is that movie that
Shia
Shia
LaBeouf,
LaBeouf?
where he's a young teenager and he has a crush on his neighbor, that girl, and and that.
Well, while you think about that, we got one last super chat from 805 Plumbing. Says Texas fools invented low-rise jeans. Ew.
They put it.
And that is all for the super chats. All right, we got another call. Caller, your name
Disturbia.
and where you're coming. What?
What did you say right now? NORBEEZ, you're fired, homie.
Caller, you're on the Marvelous Mind Show. Your name, where you calling from? Please make sure we're not on speaker or Bluetooth.
NORBEEZ, you're crazy, homie.
All right, this is MNKY. I'm from Kansas.
Oh, what's up, homie? How you doing?
Yeah, what's up, Marvelous?
What's cracking, bro?
I wanted to ask, what are your guys' thoughts, both of you guys, on space and time? Like, and how would you explain it if it exists? Like, is it the air that we breathe, or just space and time? Like, how would you guys explain that?
I mean,
NORBEEZ, you want to give your longest short answer?
Space and time is it's pretty much for me myself. It's perspective. You know, what it is to you is what your life means to you. Well, your time is the time you create is your space.
Do you believe in 12 hours?
12 hours?
I mean, 24 hours, 12 hours. Do you believe in any hour?
Do I believe in it? No. Yeah. Is it part of our life? Yes.
Well, I mean, I shouldn't even ask you that because you already established that without, me asking what's your birthday, how old are you?
I'm a timeless spirit.
You're a timeless spirit.
That's why I say perspective is everything.
I think that time being put on us, though, I think that forces us to
age.
I think it shortens our lifespan. Yeah, it ages us faster, and it causes more anxiety. I think it causes more we're in a rush to do everything and learn so much in a short amount of time that we half-ass everything. That's what I think. But no, go ahead, NORBEEZ. Finish your answer, bro.
For the most part, that's just the way I see it. It's from my own perspective. That's why I tend not to put too much. I don't put too much focus on what is time, at least, because
So do you believe in manifest destiny?
No. Well, yes.
What is it? Okay, why no and why yes?
I do believe manifest destiny, but the thing about that is that you can choose not to follow it. And when I say that, it's because I read this. I didn't read it. I listened to this book. I think most people.
Okay, but manifesting your destiny, right, would be literally you speaking things into existence with action. How could you detour from doing that?
By not acting.
By not acting on it.
Somebody that doesn't act to what their not manifest, but what their destiny is to be, to not act on it is to not be it. It's only when you act on it and when you know that that's what you're meant for and you pursue it, that things start to go on track for you. Things happen in your life that come together. Like for me, doing this podcast, doing these shows, like for me, I just wanted a regular life. In the beginning, I just wanted a regular life. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I just wanted to do my own thing, work, raise my kid, do my life, and just be private. But I noticed that was just working against me as far as my destiny. And as soon as I decided to jump on this podcast world, it threw me into what I assume is my destiny as far as being part of the world and showing things and doing things, because ever since I chose that path, I met people that I never thought I'd meet in my life. I met people that, I watch their whole careers, and here I am sitting next to them and just talking with them and just meeting so many different people. And it's more like I put myself in the position I was supposed to be in. And all that time I was fighting it, trying to have what the world would told me is a regular life, is normal life.
Okay, so and let me ask you this, and with the homie on the line right now, in a cultura sense, right? Do you believe in a vision that has been sent to you? Have you received a vision? Is there something that you're supposed to be doing to contribute in our great awakening as a people, or are you just speaking in a general
I
term?
think so.
In that aspect, you know, and that's really gonna go deep because I've always said that my ancestors intentionally erased and hid any of our history from everyone, including ourselves, their descendants. And I truly do believe that they foresaw everything that was happening. Not only did they foresee it, but they manipulated it.
But what are you talking about? Are you talking about they foresaw if they destroyed it, there's destroying it and there's hiding it. Okay, you can't destroy something and then hide it.
I say destroy because you know we haven't found our records, any of it.
Okay, so
and I say that because when Cortez came to our pyramids, it was empty.
How do you know?
Because that's what they wrote. As far as historical, when Cortez came to our pyramids, they saw that the tribe was there, which wasn't us. It was actually the Mixtecs. That's another tribe, and they were living in our pyramids. So
yeah, but the thing is, bro, is that we're, and here we go with the separation, right?
Well,
is that we're relatives.
Yeah, in that aspect, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying in as far as records, so I could clarify what what I'm trying to say is that we emptied out those pyramids, and the Mixtecs that is what they told Cortez and his people, that these pyramids were emptied out.
Yeah.
The people that were here was the tribe that moved up north.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that know what was there. They know where it's all at. And Cortez went on a mission to the mountains to go to find our tribe, and they did find our tribe. And we had many battles with them because they wanted to know where all the stuff was at. And thankfully, because of the way we fought them, the landscape, it was all mountains, they weren't used to it. We always ended up, pretty much beating them every single time they tried to come at us. And ever since then, any records that were in that pyramid, who knows where they're at? I say destroyed because we haven't found it, and hidden because there's a possibility they hid it or they destroyed it. But I do believe that they foresaw everything that was going to happen in the future with the whites, the colonizers, and with that they left things to manipulate history, manipulate human events through our food, through our knowledge, and through those two things, we have manipulated this world to eventually, in a sense, be more for us than for them.
What do you mean manipulate, bro? When you say manipulate,
because the whole world has taken from us, whether it be our food and our medicine.
What do you mean we manipulated our own people?
No, not our people.
Oh, them?
Them.
Well, how would we see that?
Our ancestors.
Okay, but I don't. You can't use the word manipulate. Like I just don't see no correlation with using the word manipulate our supposed enemy, right? Our colonizer, right? And telling them what? Telling them fake stories? Because
no, not stories. No, okay, through our ideas, through our ideas as far as foods, as far as ingredients that we use.
And let me tell you something, bro. Our ideas were already planted. Our ideas were the fields and crops that we had. Our ideas and inventions were in stone, homie. Our aqueduct system, the way we bathe, what cenotes we went to.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Our reading of stars, it's already established in stone.
And who took those ideas for themselves?
They did. Yeah.
Because they knew they would take those ideas for themselves.
Okay, but we didn't write down a bunch of lies.
No, we had nothing to do with writing.
What they did is they took our stuff, that are crops, they took our stone writings, and they manipulated it to benefit them, and told us that we were savages.
Yeah, but now it's coming back around.
Yeah, but you're saying that we manipulated them, bro. And the way I'm saying, I don't mean to.
No.
It's because we have a whole audience.
This is all because you said if I got a message, if I received.
Oh yeah,
anything,
yeah.
And I'm telling you that for the most part, what I've seen is that they left breadcrumbs for us to see. We just got to see how our ancestors change their
And you know what?
history and their way of moving.
And check it out, bro. And this is I'm glad you brought that up. This is the biggest breadcrumb, and it's gonna sound crazy to the chat. I already know it is, because we're not taught this. We're not with any elders to teach us an oral tradition or oral history mindset.
Yeah.
Okay. Our biggest breadcrumb is already in here. It's already in here, and it's our vision. It's our vision. It's our dreams.
Yeah.
Right. It's what we open our windows, right? Our eyes.
Yeah.
And our doorways, our ears.
Yeah.
You know, open to other people's frequency and what they're laying out.
Yeah.
And manifesting their destiny instead of our own, and knowing who we are as an enriched people, an enriched tribe.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, for an example, sorry to interrupt, but for an example, that's one of the reasons why we're all here, because we know something in our mind is telling us something is wrong right now.
Exactly.
Something is wrong.
Exactly.
Would that be our intuition?
Yes, bro.
Like, why do we spend billions and trillions of dollars for NASA to go into space? Why do we accept that's okay to spend money on that?
MNNKY, right, homie? You don't even need to ask. Homie, you don't even need to ask, even though it's in your best interest to ask, right? Like, such as calling this platform or whatever. You already know, homie. You already know what's right from wrong. You know that if somebody's hurting your people, you know if you're being discriminated against. You know, or you have a feeling or a vision if your land is being taken. You know there are certain things to do, but what happens with us, especially younger people, we wait for the next homie to act. We wait for the next person to put down their phone and start fighting.
Yeah.
We wait for everybody to protest in downtown, and then, I'm gonna go now. And we don't do it for
jump on the bandwagon.
Simon. And the thing what separates us from today's time, from say the 14th century or the 13th century as an indigenous tribe, is that all our young men knew they were warriors by the time they were teenagers. They all knew. They were all sent out to the jungles. They were all sent out to the forest to learn how to scrounge for food, homie, to learn how to hunt, to learn how to dig for water, what plants, you know what I mean? What energies, that there was bad spirits out there. They were all taught this, and we're not. We're watching Bad Bunny, homie, on the NFL. We're worried about football teams and basketball teams and the Dodgers, and we're worried about who we're going to vote for, and you're not paying attention to your vision. That's what I'm talking about. And you know this, homie. You know this. Look at your question.
Yeah, and it's not just, you're saying you, but it's not just me. It's like not everyone. But I would say a lot of people out here.
Yeah, there's a lot of views, homie.
We don't really trust ourselves.
Right now, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking. You're 19? Right now, you're in your prime, homeboy. You are such a high vibration right now, homie. You have the ability, and me being older, dog, I'm letting you know, I didn't even know that I was in my prime when I was 19. You know, even though I thought I knew a lot of stuff in my neighborhood and stuff, right now, there was back then, for my time at being 19 years old, nobody told me how vibrant I was. Nobody told me the abilities or the things that I could accomplish. I had other men influencing me with their egos in the barrio. And right now, I'm telling you right now, homie, that you are a vibrant young homie. And this is the age
I
that
try
they
to let other people know too, like all my loved ones.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They know that they're beautiful, like they're beautiful spirits, you know.
Exactly.
And they're powerful more than they know.
Look at all the homies that are right now. You're free. You're right here. You're calling. Look at how many homies. I don't know how many homies you got, dog, but how many homies of your same age or around your age bracket that are busted right now? They get you at your prime where you can't use that energy. You can't use your mindset. They make you think about other things, homie, that aren't even important. And you're important, homie, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I appreciate your call, dog. I appreciate your call, homie. That's some I respect your way,
appreciate
G.
your guys'
Thank
time,
you,
both of you.
All right, homie.
You guys have a good night.
You too, bro.
You too, man. All right, it's 10:07.
Yeah. Go ahead and you had any oh, you already read the super chats, huh?
Yeah, I did.
My bad. We're already on that time, but I apologize. I thank you for all the calls. Go ahead, NORBEEZ. You want to
Yeah, okay. Last thoughts. Well, you know what? I'm glad we did this show. We were supposed to do it last week, but the internet started as soon as we talked about that last topic. It started going to shit. But thankfully, this whole show came through. The calls went through. No drop calls tonight. Aside from that, I'm glad we did bring up this topic because when I heard about this and I researched it and I was so shocked about it, and I was so surprised that nobody was talking about it, and I'm glad that Marvelous, you were open to talking about this subject because it sucks that they take what our culture created and put in and then write it that they own it. It's the same thing that happened here when the colonizers came in and wrote up pieces of papers saying that these lands are theirs when they belong to the tribes. They didn't trade for it. They didn't pay for it. They didn't fight for it. They just wrote a piece of paper saying that these lands belong to them. And this is another way that these white colonizers are taking from us by creating paperwork stating that our culture belongs to them.
Yeah.
And
you're getting pushed into a reservation, or they're creating a line, calling it a border, and pushing you out of it.
Yeah. So thank you, Marvelous, for having this conversation that we
thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank the chat. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you, everybody that tuned in tonight. Whether you enjoyed it or you didn't enjoy it, but these episodes are for education, as much as awareness that we can bring on the show. A lot of knowledge, you guys have it. You guys already know what you're supposed to do. You guys don't need to question the next man on your vision. It's your vision. You guys know when something's wrong. You guys know when you're being pushed out of your community. You guys know when you're being disrespected in your community or in your own home. Don't wait for the next man to do something or say something, You guys stand your ground, and stand for what's right, what's right. Like we said on this show, we're a charismatic people, we have charisma, we have a good moral mindset, we have pride, in our people and the way we dress, in our lowriders, and our style that we bring, and our salsa that we provide to these tacos, So I just want to say thank you so much for participating in the show in the comment section. I appreciate all of you. Tomorrow I'm looking forward to the oldie show because I got a good list for you guys again, and I will see you guys there. If you could become a member, we would appreciate that, so you guys could tune into the shows that we do provide for the members only. But my love and respect to all you guys, for real, serio. Thank you so much.
Definitely. And before we go, I do want to say, please hit that like button. And also, this is a new feature. I keep forgetting to mention it. But please, after the episode is done, please, if you could hit the hype button, that will help this episode get spread out more by YouTube. So if you could do us the favor and hit that hype button, it would be much appreciated. Thank you.